Gamers! Welcome back to the channel. It has been 10 days, I think, since I last streamed. How are you guys doing? I, had a nice vacation. Shower was great. I'm sweating now, unfortunately. It is, pretty hot here. If I knew it was gonna be like this, then I would have, turned down, or, like, put the AC on. Oh yeah, you shower. Yeah, I shower. I hate opinion. I don't think the stream's for you, buddy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, before I actually, like, start streaming and everything, do we just want to, like, chat a bit? It's been a second. Hope you guys are doing good. For a few minutes, I was able to actually meet some buddies for the first time, so that was pretty cool. I finally got to meet up with Mystic and Nintendo Novice. What did you do for your vacay anyway? We went to Disney. Oh, my mic is pretty far away from me, actually. Hold on. Let me try to move that. My fault. I was probably quiet for you guys. Please don't disconnect. Please, please? We're good? We're good? Cool, we're good. I'm not going to ask for Nightmare Mario Wii from Mero. Yeah. Yeah, so I got to meet up with the fellas. I forgot to save the image to my PC. I did send it in the server so I can quickly, like, find it. Give me a second. Okay, cool. I found it immediately. Awesome. Oh, the picture is very blurry. You know what? If you want to see it, go check the server. I'm not putting that shit on stream. The image is so blurry. I don't know how it ended up like that. Oh, jeez. She'll get it done when she gets it done. If you're gonna keep talking about it, come back in 5 minutes. Anyways, but yeah, we went to Disney and such. We're not necessarily Disney adults. I'm just a person that likes Disney movies and such. Same goes with Ray. We're not, like, obsessed, you know. I just like Ratatouille and such. Sometimes I forget that Aiden doesn't look like his PNG tuber model. Yeah, he's, I think he's still fixing up on that? I'm not too sure, I forget. Because, like, he started using it and then he went back. I think it's, like, under, maybe it's still, like, a work in progress. I'm not sure. But it's sick. Oh, yeah, yesterday was our anniversary. Mine and Ray's. We've been married for a whole year now. A whole year and a day. Disney before Epic Universe Nintendo World is crazy. We didn't get to pick, is the thing. Plus, there's more to do at Disney World than there is at Universal. Because there's, like, 4 huge parks and we got to walk around and such. The food is really good. But yeah. I think that's pretty much set. Uh-huh, yeah, 67W, quit that. Anyways, never been, but I believe you. It is fun to just walk around and such. Okay, you know what? Come back in 30 minutes. Fucking annoying. What game are you doing today? We are not doing video game. We are going to be doing opinion stuff. So let me swap over to this. Today's stream is going to be kind of special because... Hi! I'm using my face cam this time. I haven't done this in a bit. I think the last time I did a face cam stream was like Deltarune? Chapter 3. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Interesting. So, Before I start, let me just make sure I have my audio stuff set properly. I think I do. Underrated has to be Chicken Blaster for the Wii. Shut the fuck up. Noir, you're real. Noir, you're real. I thought you were Toadette. I don't know, man. That's all I'm saying. Noir fit check. I got the Pikmin. I got the Pikmin shit from Hot Topic. Pikmin Hot Topic. Pikmin. Where is it? The Pikmin. I haven't played Pikmin since I was 7. Noir shops at Heart. I can't fucking read for shit, dude. Noir shops at Hot Topic. He's a goth girl. Shut up. Oh my god. What website is this? grids.fun/t/about me video games. I've seen people do this before. Let me just, like, hit the record button, actually, because I would love to have this as an intro and such. I've seen people do these kind of, things before, especially Coney, but, those videos are bad because they have shitty opinions. I will have the perfect opinions possible for all of you lovely chatters. Who's ready? Because, I've got quite a few opinions of a lot of these, and I'm gonna let my silly little chatters pick each one. I'm gonna go out of order because I think that's silly. Yeah, exactly. I'm a real gamer. Oh, Mario Galaxy movie, I think it's pretty good, you know. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's still great. Sonic Forces has the best story. Go fuck yourself. They had that game had potential. I will say that. I disagree. I think I like Galaxy more. But yeah. Onto stream now. This might be a video. So, wait, is my mouse on the screen? It is. Chatters, which one should we start with first? Because I already picked, like, a list and such, and I've had, like, some differing opinions. I just wanted to, like, pick ahead of time so I'm not, like, taking too long with stream. So, yeah. Overrated? We're starting with overrated right off the bat. Okay. Can we do favorite game last? You know what? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll do that. So, overrated. Right? So, right off the bat, you guys already know that I might be talking about, like, Mario Wii, for instance, because, of course, you guys would think that. And I don't blame you. With Mario Wii, it is certainly the 2D Mario game that started the whole multiplayer thing. It is a 2D Mario game with multiplayer. That's it. There's not, like, that many creative levels at all, design-wise and gameplay-wise. There's a few that are pretty good that I genuinely actually really like. I can only think of, like, 3 songs in the entire game that I love, and the rest are fucking garbage. But I don't think it's the worst game I've ever played, nor do I think it's the most overrated. And you guys know that I genuinely hate Minecraft, but I have some appreciation for it, especially when it comes to, you know, the open world aesthetic. I do love the way the game genuinely, like, looks. Since I do it one a year, yeah, I do it, I play Minecraft once a year, exactly. Most people find Mario 3D World overrated when I really don't think that at all. I think it's like one of my favorite Mario games, genuinely. I just love that it's like, it's a 3D Mario game with multiplayer, and that is infinitely funnier. I don't care what anybody says. It's really peak, I agree. And then the last game that comes to my mind when my viewers think of like my opinions and stuff like that is Mario Kart 8. And I've gone on stream ranting multiple times about how much I hate that I was a Wii U owner and I had to buy the game twice, and both DLCs being drip-feeded content for 11 years. That is extremely frustrating as a Wii U owner. But I'm just saying, like, because I genuinely do hate that game a lot, and there's, like, a lot of things I don't like about it, but it doesn't compare to the hate that I have for what I think is the worst fucking Sonic game ever. I hate colors with a burning passion. What a great start to the video, guys! Am I right? Isn't that cool? Isn't that really sick? Specifically, console version of DS is good. I love the DS version of Colors. I hate console version. I hate console version so much. I hate it on Wii. I watched my old roommate play Colors on the PS5. He could not make it past the second level just because how bad the controls are. And that's just the controls. The only thing that I will say that is Sonic Colors' most redeeming quality is its soundtrack. That is the only thing that I think is good, but even then, Ultimate has a better soundtrack than OG Colors. Especially Sweet Mountain. I don't get why that song is hated so much. Genuinely, like, one of the best Sonic songs I've ever heard. And then, when it comes to, like, the gameplay, there are 6 levels per world, and only 1 or 2 of them matter in each world. It's ridiculous. I just find it extremely stupid. And then, like, the rest of the levels are just filler. The bosses suck. And my biggest gripe with Sonic Colors is the writing. Because as somebody who has played each of the Sonic games in order, I played through, well, except for Sonic 06, I played that kind of late. I played through Sonic Unleashed and Sonic and the Black Knight. And then when I eventually did get to Sonic 06, it's like games like that, along with like maybe Secret Rings. The last one's not like a really good example at all. But the other 3, they all have the cocky main character. He's not like too annoying compared to the Roger era. Not saying that Roger's annoying, I'm just saying they're writing Sonic in a more annoying way. But back then, when it was the Jason era, real quick, I just got a donation. I hate Colors with a burning passion. I do hate Colors with a burning passion. But when it comes to the writing and everything, he would be like a cocky little bastard and everything. But then, near the end of each game that he's in the Jason era, he'll have like the whole speech about, like, let's say in Sonic 06, if you have time to worry about things that could happen, then don't worry at all. Or, every story has an end, and you gotta live life to the fullest. Those are messages I genuinely love during the Jason era. And then after Sonic and the Black Knight is when they release Sonic Colors, and he just reverts to a stage of Sonic that is so unbearable. The worst part is, Sonic was never like that before. So then it's just, I have to deal with lines like, "No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me!" Or it's something along the lines of like, "Baldy nose hair? That's the funniest shit I heard all day!" And shit like that is just genuinely so annoying. There is only one good line in the entire game, and I forgot how it goes, because nobody talks about it. It's like, "Alright, Tails, let's make, like, Eggman's hairline to recede." That's the only line in the entire game that gets me chuckling. That's it, though. That's the only, like, super enjoyable thing about the writing in the entire game. The aesthetics are really good. That's really it for me, along with the music. So, Yo, that was an amazing Noir Heart impression. Thanks. Sonic should definitely swear at some point. It would be funny. That would kind of redeem a lot of things. Because, like, for me, I don't like the way that they've been writing Sonic ever since Colors. The only exception is Generation, where there's pretty much no story at all, so it's just like, okay. But it's just like the rest of them, it's so, like, because, like, people would go to Sonic Forces and say, oh, Sonic had dog shit writing in this game, acting like a little kid, like he didn't in Sonic Colors, because crazy thing, he acts like a fucking imbecile in this game. You see? Like, it's... I don't know, man. Note that they loved Nega Wisp armor so much they reused the boss 2 more times after Colors. Oh my god. Wait, 2 more times after Colors? I know they did that in Forces. What was the other game? It wasn't Generations. Oh... Lost World. God, right. I forgot about that. The worst part is both the 3DS and Wii U versions of Lost World have the exact same boss fight. The Wii U version, I remember being somehow worse? I don't remember how, I just remember not enjoying it as much. Maybe it was just like a letdown, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything in regards of Sonic Colors. I'm not really too sure. Roddy Raid? Yo, Rod, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Really appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Hey Rod, thanks again for the raid, dude. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Best soundtrack or best multiplayer next? Chat, you pick. Jeez. Never disagreed harder. I guess that's how much I adore Colors. I mean, that's fair if you do. I just personally don't like it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That's just like the best that I can explain it. Soundtrack, OST, multiplayer. Okay, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna do poll. Oh, apparently hitting enter doesn't do that. There we go. At least I hope it worked. Did it work? There we go. Your opinion on Wally World? I think Wally World's pretty good. Not a game that I put anywhere on this list at all, sadly. It is... sorry. It is really good. I do love it. I haven't played it in 10 years, though. It's silly. Fates remake, please. That's what I'm saying, dude. Hold up, I gotta give you your mod back. I don't know. I don't. Hold on. No, don't time out, actually. Where's the mod button? Jesus Christ. Hi, Saya. Oh, man. Echoes remake. Yeah, we're doing good, Cyan. But no, genuinely, I really do agree. I'll get to that part when we get there. I promise. But I'm going to end the poll there. We're going to do soundtrack next. Soundtrack. I got 2 answers here. And it is really hard to pick. And I wanted your guys' opinions after I like go along with all that. The one that I want to say is Mario Kart World, because genuinely it is insane just how much variety there is in the entire game. I have not been this obsessed with a soundtrack ever since Persona 5 and Xenoblade 2. Which, going into my next answer, Xenoblade 2. There's a reason I'm not picking Persona 5, and we'll get there. But In regards of Xenoblade 2, Galaxy Games easy could do World or Smash, but an argument could be made of them being compilations of other game soundtracks. Yeah. You see, that was one of my next points, honestly, after I talked about Xenoblade. Like, yeah, Jackal, you're right. In regards of Xenoblade 2 being my favorite soundtrack, I genuinely love how every single song fits in every scenario. Like, all of the, like, map themes, like Tantal or Mordain, beautiful songs. Every single song in Xenoblade 2 is stellar. I still haven't broken out of that obsession. There are just way too many songs I love from that game. And the problem that I am facing between these two games, do I pick the game with the soundtrack that I slightly like less, or the soundtrack that I like more, but it's mostly remixes? You see the problem? What the fuck just happened to my camera? You see the problem that I'm facing here? I think it's because I accidentally did this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that again. That was kind of gross. Because, like, I love the Xenoblade 2 soundtrack, genuinely. And I don't know, man. Because I just don't think it's fair to pick Mario Kart World because of the soundtrack. 3D World is a really amazing soundtrack, actually. I didn't even think about that. Oh, man. The Toda and or Luigi cosplay. When I hit 100k, don't worry. Mario Kart World is one of those soundtracks where it doesn't focus on just one genre of music, and that's why it's so good. 3D Land has a really good soundtrack too, but there's something about Worlds that's just great. Cherry Pass, Beat Block, World Bowser, the castle theme. Yeah. Dude, I like the Hammer Bro Fort theme. That not many people talk about. That one's really good. Bowser Fury OST goes hard because of the Fury Bowser fight. That's true. I don't like any other song in Bowser Fury except for that. That one's really good. Oh, okay. Camera's glitching out again. What the fuck is wrong with this camera, dude? Is the camera done? Okay. I think we're fine. I think my camera is high. I don't know what's going on with it. You see, I'm not really too big a fan of Mega Man. You're telling me Sonic Chronicles isn't good music? Right. Yeah, you got a good point there. The camera's abstracted. Shut the fuck up. You know, I think I'm going to go with Xenoblade 2 as my favorite soundtrack in a video game. It's... If not Xenoblade 2, I guess it really is just Mario Kart World, to be honest. Because, like, it's all amazing. It's stellar. Why is Sonic Colors up here? I hate Sonic Colors. Oh, jeez. Xenoblade has that one boss theme I really like. True! There's a lot of good songs in Xenoblade 2. I like the Tantal Night theme. I just like all the day and night themes in all the games, or worlds, honestly. Okay, so best multiplayer? What did I put for that? Was it multiplayer, or was it... Yeah, it was multiplayer. This game, for this pick, it was not difficult to pick a game at all. I am not torn between anything. I know you guys will agree with me. Maybe. Nintendo Land is like the best fucking multiplayer game I've ever played. it is shocking how amazing this is. This is like something I wish could be ported or some kind of sequel on the Switch or Switch 2. Switch 2 could possibly have a Nintendo Land of some sorts, especially since, like, you know, they have Game Share now, which is ass, but it's something, like, that could be kind of cool. Nintendo World. True! Shocked we don't have one for people who can't go to Nintendo World IRL. Yeah, genuinely. Like, that would be pretty cool. Like, if they made a Nintendo World video game. Camera, please stop. If they made a Nintendo World video game. Like, that would be kind of cool, actually. I don't really think I have any more points to put here. Like, there's some parts of this that are, like, pretty good, like, single player. But it is so much more fun doing, like, the multiplayer stuff, like Mario Chase, Luigi's Mansion, the Animal Crossing one. The Animal Crossing one is so unique in a way where if you really wanted to, you could, like, have the gamepad player hold one side and then somebody else hold the other. Why does the camera keep doing this? I hate this fucking camera. Have one person hold one side, the other person hold the other. I'm gonna crash out with this fucking camera. Does it need to be plugged in more? Hold on. This shit is, like, pissing me off. Did you get the camera used? No, oh, and it died. Uh-oh. Hey, gamers, can we not talk about Mario Wii, please? Thank you. Hold on. Let me try. Unless, is it a... Do I have to, like... Nope, it's still broken. Okay, come back tomorrow. I'm sick of you. Oh boy, which one is my camera? Which USB plug is my camera? Is it this one? It's that one. Is it working now? No? Why? Oh, cool. Okay, neat. I just had to deactivate and reactivate it, I guess. Ugh. Dog, that kid was fucking frustrating me. Thanks, Bill Dingu. I really appreciate it. Vacation was fun and stuff. Oh, I got a donut. Oh, shit. Thank you. From who? Oh, shit. Michelle? I hope Breath of the Wild is here. It got me to start Zelda series last year, but I wish I played it back in 2017. I missed out, but no, I'm going back to what I missed. Honestly, goated. I'm sorry. Thank you for the $5 dono, but I'm sorry. I like Breath of the Wild. Who knows? It might be on this list. I could change my mind with something. Anyways, if the camera doesn't glitch out anymore, you could have one person hold the left side of the gamepad, and the like another person hold the right side, and you just make a 5-player game into a 6-player game, and it's silly because there's like 2 characters that you control, and it's silly and such. Hey Jackal, from now on, if you see any Nightmare comments, can you just time them out for a whole day? Thanks, buddy. I'm sick of doing that. Where's this cover come from? Oh, my fault. It's Sonic and the Black Knight. That's what that remix is. But yeah, like, just multiplayer stuff like that is really cool with Nintendo Land in particular. And I just can't think of a better game with multiplayer in general, especially since that's a game that is, like, solely multiplayer for the most part, and it's awesome. I love it. Alright, what next, guys? Sonic and the Black Knight is an underrated masterpiece. It really genuinely is. Despicable Me for the Wii will return in this list for sure. You motherfucker, I played that game. I got stuck on something for some reason at the very beginning and I hated it. Need to hear the impact of Persona 5. You're so right. Biggest personal impact, Persona 5. So, this is probably the most special game for me on this list. This song is really not helping the mood, actually. It's... Jesus Christ. What I really love about Persona 5... Shocker, right? Calls this shit from across the court. Shut up. P5 is my second favorite game. Put on worst video game music playlist. Oh, that's so fucking good. Is the grass green? What makes Persona 5 extremely special to me is first of all, back in like the middle of 2018, I had a huge interest in Persona 5 because I watched content creators like Alpharad and Relaxalax who have been begging ever since Smash Ultimate was announced to have Joker in Smash. And then ever since I kept hearing stuff about either one of them, it just made me feel interested in Persona 5 because both of them would keep saying, oh, this is my favorite game ever. Now Alpharad plays Marvel Rivals and it makes me want to kill myself. But because I was so interested in Persona 5, I was just waiting to get it because I only had a PS3 and I didn't know that Persona 5 was a PS3 game. So then I just kept on waiting and I was just hoping like, oh, maybe I could borrow my brother's PS4. And then Joker got announced for Smash the night before the game came out. So then I was desperate and I tried finding a way to get it. And then I realized it was a PS3 game. I got it. I basically burned through the entire game in a week. I got like 3 hours of sleep each night because I was genuinely that obsessed with this game. And I have never felt more broken. Because there's times where like games nowadays can like make me cry and such. But I was in high school in this around this time. I just turned 16. I had like 2 friends that I never got to hang out with because of like different grades. One was 1 grade above me, the other was 1 grade below me. So then I had this game to keep me company, and it healed me, dude. Yeah, they announced Joker at the fucking Game Awards. Like, I never, like, watched Game Awards at that, like, up until that point. And my buddy and I were just playing Fortnite because nothing else was fun at the moment. So then we just decided, oh yeah, let's just watch this. And it was a bunch of shit that I didn't really care about. And then the moment my buddy hopped off call, the next announcement was Joker Persona 5. And then he grabbed the invitation. And that, I'm just saying, that was a moment. God damn, the night before the game came out. Question, does Maruki make the game better? It's 50-50, because the original Persona 5 has an amazing ending, but then they changed it in Royal, and I just think... It depends on who you ask. I think Persona 5, the original, had, like, an amazing ending. Rip Billy Kametz. I miss him so much, dude. But, yeah, this game's story, the gameplay in general, the music, Beneath the Mask is probably my favorite video game song ever. and it has stuck with me for the last 8 years. I love this game so much. No More What Ifs, that's another song. Because that's the song that got me and my wife together in the first place. She's never played Persona 5. I showed her the song when she was going through tough times when we met. And then I got the girly. But yeah, that's pretty much my story with Persona 5. It is the game of all time, and I genuinely love it. Had an obsessed with Persona 5 around the time too, so when Joker got revealed for Smash, I yelled so loudly it was insane. You see, I would have done that. Problem was, it was like 11. I would have gotten my ass beat instantly. What if Mario Wii was a terrible game? 'Cause it is! Game fucking sucks. Oh, man. BMT riz your girl up, or whatever the chuds say these days. Oh, man. Royal does make Akechi really good. Thing is, another thing about Persona 5 that I hadn't mentioned, the characters are amazing. Goro Akechi is one of the greatest video game characters I've ever been exposed to. I had such an obsession with his story. His voice actor, Robbie Daymond, phenomenal in everything that he does. He is amazing. And he's a character in particular that made me just love the game so much more. It does, like, Royal does make his social link better. I would put Royal in here. Thing is, though, the original had more of an impact, mostly because that was my first playthrough. If I played Royal first, then that would be there instead. Thanks, Frosty. Dude, I was torn between this. I was torn between this and Mario Kart World. But yeah, alright, so I met Robbie Daymond, awesome guy. I want to meet him so bad. It's like my favorite voice actors are Robbie Daymond. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Chermi Lee. Patrick Seitz. And Laura Stahl. Those are my 4 favorite voice actors, 100%. I love all of them. They're so... They have amazing performances in everything they do. It's just really funny that one of them is the talking flower. But moving on to whatever you guys want to talk to next, or talk about next. My fault. I'm dumb as shit. Jeremy Lee based. That's what I'm saying, dude. Makoto Nijima type shit. You know what? Ryuji Sakamoto. That was an amazing... Face Raiders! It's so fucking peak. Needs a remake? Okay. There's not that many games that I like to talk about regarding needing a remake, because I don't really care about remakes, especially since I already have the original games and such. And despite having the original game, the only game that I could possibly think of that I would like to be ported to, like, mainline or like the current generation consoles is Super Paper Mario. What I really appreciate about Super Paper Mario in particular is, of course, the story. Everybody loves the story, right? What I love about Super Paper Mario, other than the story, is the theming. Because the first 2 games, you know, it's obviously like paper. Wow. This shit's absolute cinema. I get that. And that's cool, because, you know, obviously paper. What I love about Super Paper Mario in particular is that it kind of does that, not as much, but the places that you go to are different genres. And I think it is so clever. Not many people get it, because too many people are stupid. And then they just bitch and complain about it not being an RPG that doesn't play well anyways. So then when you take the second to appreciate it, you can see just how much love they put into this particular game. Dude, Sniper Gaming Edits, thank you so much for the $5 dono. What Sonic game should I play? Sonic wasn't my childhood. My favorite is Unleashed. It's not on this list at all from when I went through everything, but it is my favorite Sonic game. 100%. I like how I go into my stream analytics and I lost like 10 viewers in like a minute ever since I talked about Super Paper Mario. Oh man, that's so fucking funny.
Thousand Year Door is the best Paper Mario because it plays like an RPG, and this is the best RPG I've ever played because I fucking hate Fire Emblem.
Even though it's the same developers. God. Oh, Unleashed music is playing right now, by the way. So that, you guys should play Sonic Unleashed if you haven't already. But anyways, regarding, like, other stuff that I love about Super Paper Mario and all of that, the music is fantastic. It's another game with an amazing soundtrack. I just think Xenoblade 2 is slightly better, but I still really think this is just that. Like, I just love Super Paper Mario in a way where I would love for this to be ported to modern consoles. Because, like, let's say it's, like, a Switch 2 game and such. You could use your, let me get it first. You could use this thing, and then, like, that's your cursor now. That's so cool. And it's, like, you know, a mouse and such. That would be kind of silly. Don't you guys think? Because I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I know. I hear all the time that people prefer Thousand Year Door and it's annoying. But you do you, more power to you. I love the soundtrack, the aesthetics, the writing, the storytelling, the characters. Peach. This is my favorite interpretation of Peach. Because she's the damsel at first, but then she says, fuck you, I'm doing something. And then she's with Mario for the rest of the game. And that's just really cool. And then Bowser's part of the team. And something that I find a really interesting choice is that of the 4 main playable characters, you unlock Luigi last. Which is very odd. You know? It's really weird. What I don't like about Thousand Year Door is just the backtracking. Well, every Paper Mario game has that. It gets annoying for all of them, even with Super Paper Mario. It's just, if you know what you're doing in Super Paper Mario, you don't need to backtrack at all, which is another positive that I love about it. But when you don't know what you're doing, God, it's awful, just like the rest. And Count Bleck being redeemed. Dude, holy shit, Count Bleck is an amazing final boss. Well, not like final boss, but like pretty much just major antagonist for most of the game. And I just think, like, I don't know, man. It's just a good game. The only thing that I would say I don't really like too much about with Super Paper Mario is, like, Chapter 4. Because, like, 4-2 and 4-4 are fine. 4-1 and 4-3 are basically just the same, and it's kind of whatever. It's fine. But that's really the only negatives that I have with the game. Everything else is amazing. I love the hub world. There's just something really cool about it, you know? Count Bleck over Dementia, that's what I'm saying, dude. Ever notice how Luigi looks like Mr. L? Weird coincidence, am I right? Yeah, genuinely. It's so dumb how they don't bring him back at all. It's just... it's upsetting. Underhated is Mario Kart 8 for Wii U. Oh, underrated. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 for Wii U in particular. I mean, you're not wrong, is the thing. Best with friends has to be Gibbery because we love funny MLS. True. No, I love the Woe Zone. The Woe Zone in Chapter 4 is great. It's just Chapters 4.1 and 4.3 just being like space and, you know, picking a path and such and using... I forgot his name. Squirt. I don't fucking know. I haven't played the game in a while, but like that gameplay kind of drags on for too long. Underrated gotta be Fire Emblem Echoes. It is, but I put it somewhere else. Squirps. I called him fucking Squirt earlier. Oh man, whatever. You should play Mr. L's Mansion. That doesn't exist. The Luigi's Mansion does. That's a good game, I think. Is there anything else I wanted to say about Super Paper Mario? Because, like, you could say it's also underrated. But I would rather it be a remake more than acknowledging that it's underrated. Because, like, it's been getting recognition recently. If you've seen the Mario Galaxy movie, you'll know that the Dark Prognosticus is on Rosalina's bookshelf for, like, 2 seconds. And that is fucking awesome. I genuinely love that. The fact that Super Paper Mario has better representation as a full video game because of the Dark Prognosticus more than Rosalina is funny as fuck. I never thought that they would acknowledge that ever again. It's so funny. You haven't seen the movie? I'm not going to go into, like, super spoilers. Like, that's not really a spoiler. It's just sitting right on the bookshelf. It's nothing bad. Or, like, not too much, like, spoilery. But yeah, it's a really fucking cool game. Best story is Effie Echoes locking in, if not strike me with lightning. Yeah. That's where I put Echoes. I know you said you weren't a Mega Man fan, but I'm curious how much have you actually played of it? 2 levels of X. The tutorial level is sick. Yeah, but like, I couldn't get into it. So, what I love about Fire Emblem Echoes, there's a lot of things that I love, from its story to its characters to, like, even the gameplay. A lot of people say the gameplay is bland. It sucks on Celica's side, but on Alm's side, oh my god, it's so satisfying. And the overclasses are genuinely insane. But my big thing when it comes to Echoes is how incredible the story can be. Earlier, I was talking about how, like, it's hard for games to make me cry nowadays, and that Persona 5 was that biggest game that made me do that a lot when I was younger. Echoes is a game that consistently gets me in my feels to this day. Alm, the main character of Echoes in particular, you know, buddy with green hair and the blue on the left, he has one of the best stories I have ever seen in a character, and his voice actor really pushed him to his limits. It is incredible performance. I love Lucas. He's hot. True. Oh, Lucas is so cool. Like, Celica's side, I do like, despite, like, the movement being so ass because of swamps and deserts. It's not the worst thing I've ever played in the series, but it is kind of a slog sometimes, especially on first playthrough. When you play it more, you get used to it. It's just, I love Almside so much, but like in regards of its story, something that I really love about this game in particular, it is still the only game in the entire franchise to have the most voice acting in the entire game. The only parts of the game where there's no voice acting is like NPC dialogue when you're just like going through a town and they say something completely unrelated to the story. It's something like, oh, well, if you give me this, I can give you some rum or something like that. I don't remember what necessarily it was. But then like other stuff that's just like, oh, I heard the princess is gonna go find the goddess. That's fully voice acted from a random NPC that you see for like 20 seconds. And that's just really cool. I love that like nearly every single like point of this one game has almost 100% voice acting across the board. It's just amazing. I love it so much. Voice acting? Pokemon could never. That's what I'm saying, dude. Saw Super Princess Peach in the thumbnail. Would love to get that game. I played a little bit of it. It's silly. I just asked wife for a game that she likes to put in the thumbnail, and then she said that. I'm like, yeah, that's a good pick, actually. I do like that game more than Mario Kart 8. So then I put that in there. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does that with voice acting too, if I remember correctly. Not as much. There's only voice acting 100% in the cutscenes, and then there's like some field dialogue that has voice acting, and then like a huge portion doesn't have it. It would be really cool. Metaphor, I gotta play that game more, dude. But that would be insinuating that Super Paper Mario's bad. Sorta anyway, like the ones with yellow speech bubbles, I guess. Yeah, true. Take care, VM. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Alright, chat. I think that's pretty much it. Alm is just a character I genuinely love to hell and back. He goes through too many things in this game, and just rewatching his story multiple times is just, I don't know, man. Like, it heals me a bit, you know? Which one do you think is going to be the hardest take? Good question. Let me look over the... The hardest take that I could possibly talk about is Criminally Overlooked. Do we want to go through that, or wait later and do another silly thing now? Even Jack Frost Persona has voice acting. True. Oh, man. Didn't see the red outline of Mario Kart 8, my bad. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I get that. Okay, I'll do that one after. It's just... So, what about the turn my brain off? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll get to that after the Criminally Overlooked. For this one... You're not... I don't think any of you guys could figure out what game I'm going to put here. You guys are going to be so shocked. I want you guys to guess first. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. I want to catch up with chat. If any of you guys could figure this out, that would be genuinely insane. Mario Kart DS, it is Criminally Overlooked, I will say. It's really good. Pikmin is going to win this guy, am I right? True. Twilight Princess, oh man, I wish I finished the fucking game so then I could put that somewhere here, because it's really good. Sunshine's good, Bayonetta Origins and Fortune Street. Fortune Street is so peak. I never played Bayonetta Origins, though. Sonic Forces, fuck off. What are we doing? Okay, so, really quickly, while I'm just catching up with chat, each of these are, like, picking, like, let's say, this is my opinion of, like, which game has the best story. This game has the biggest impact on me. This game I fucking hate, and I think it's overrated to hell and back because it's just not great in my opinion. This is a game that I love for its multiplayer. It's kind of stuff like that, and there's like a bunch of these little categories, and I just want to like go through all of these. Pong for criminally overlooked locked in. Oh, man. Okay, you guys are not ready for this. So, here's my thing. Mario Kart World is a game that a lot of people on the internet genuinely hate so much. And it's mostly because a lot of people look back on older games like Mario Kart 8, Wii, Double Dash, 64 for some fucking reason. And I understand where people are coming from. I think Mario Kart World is a great game. But then there's the other side of the spectrum where I hate Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Not a lot. I think it's fine on some occasions when I'm bored as shit. But whenever I think of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I look back to Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. And something that I love about Zero Gravity in particular is I really like how, like, let's say in the original Sonic Riders, you could pick like whatever path your character is like, you know, good with, you know, like, ooh, you could just immediately do speed stuff with Sonic, or flight stuff with Tails, or power stuff with Knuckles, and stuff like that, right? What I love about Zero Gravity is you need to earn that shit. Like, sure, like, the original Sonic Riders is really difficult as it is, but there's something about Zero Gravity that I think is a lot better structure-wise in regards of its tracks and its mechanics. Like, you go through a whole lap just playing the track normally, and you build up your ring counter, and then you can, like, upgrade your gadgets and stuff, mid-race, by the way, so when you put the effort into getting those upgrades, is when you could just blast through the entire fucking track that you're racing on. And I genuinely really love every single track in this game. I love the music, and there's just something about Zero Gravity that, first of all, the track design is better than both Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and genuinely almost every single Mario Kart game. I think, other than Double Dash, this is my favorite racing game. There's just something about it, dude. Like, the original Riders has amazing, like, track design and layout and everything, but I love the mechanics of Zero Gravity so much more. People hate that there's no drift. Skill issue, adapt. Because I love the gravity mechanic. It's just... it's so fucking peak, dude. Like, I don't know if most people... like, I don't really know if anybody's gonna agree with me at all. You just spat the most elite ball knowledge. Okay, awesome. I feel validated now. Who said Garfield cards? At least Crossworlds has II. So does the original Riders. So I'm definitely going back to original Riders, especially since it's the better design. Oh, I got Max Rings gets hit by Amy's hammer. Okay, that was stupid. That's another thing that I love about Zero Gravity more than the original Riders, is if another character hits you in the original Riders, you just lose all of your fucking rings, and that sucks. But it's not as bad in Zero Gravity. The item system sucks, just like any Sonic racing game, honestly. But, again, there's something awesome about, like, the skill ceiling with Zero Gravity in particular. Jackal, I fucking hate you. Can you please? Oh my god. Can you stop reading my fucking mind? Genuinely, dude, you're ruining the fucking video! Fuck, dude! Amy used Ball Smasher, it's super effective. Okay, well, okay, Jackal, you kind of got it 50-50. I'll get to that later. Someone asked for the turn my brain off. This is going to be kind of ironic because my turn off brain game is a game that you need your brain on for. This is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 in particular because I like booting up the game, instantly going into the endless Tetris and having City Escape from Sonic Generations play while I play Tetris, and I think it's really satisfying. I'll stream Not Watermelon Game. Listen. Shut up! Like, well, technically Monkey Ball falls into this category too, because that is another game that I turn my brain off to. We will get to that later. But, brain agent for my brain off, motherfucker. Okay. But yeah, there's nothing like too, like, there's nothing really much to say about Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I like some of the characters. I love Arl. The characters are certainly video game characters in a Tetris game. That's pretty much it. I just like playing Tetris and Puyo Puyo. I was somebody that grew up playing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine, saw this, and I'm like, holy shit! It's 2 combined games, and one of them's not stupid fucking Dr. Mario! This is so peak! So yeah, that's another reason why I really love this, is just like the fact that it just swaps to 2 different types of puzzle games, and I just think that's really quirky and silly. Anyways, next up, because Jackal wants to ruin the fun, for those that are veterans of the channel from, like, I want to say 2 years ago, before I started privating videos and such because they were bad, you guys know that my favorite 3D platformer is genuinely something everyone should play, and that is Taz Wanted. Random fucking pick, I know, but I need you guys to hear me out. This has some of the best mechanics and platforming that I have seen in a game, and it shocks me. I love this game so much. This is just something so random. Like, because here's the thing. It could be either Taz Wanted in this category or Ratatouille, and both of them are the exact same argument. It's just I slightly prefer Taz more, and it's shocking. I think it's because it's a longer game and it's slightly more difficult. There's some silly little tech that you can do in that game. I will play this on the channel eventually. I've been wanting to for the last 2 years. Like, actual gameplay. Yeah. Is Pokken Tournament on the list? It almost was. Because I was going to put it in best multiplayer, and then I remembered Nintendo Land existed. But, like, holy shit, that is a well-made game. Ratatouille, the game that was released on everything. Yeah, but each version was different, but, like, the specific one that I'm referring to are the Wii, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox versions. Every other version is somehow different one way or another, and they're all bad. The ones that I just listed are genuinely really well-made games, and you can beat the game in 13 minutes. I've done it before. Fairly recently, within the last year. That was funny. So, but yeah, back to Taz. The art style is beautiful. It's just cartoony circles and shit, and I love the way it looks, especially on the GameCube. There's something about, because, like, another thing too is like everybody knows Taz. He has his iconic spin thing and everything. when you play as Taz and you do that spin, the music changes from like a steady song to straight up metal, and it's so fucking cool. Amazing fucking game, and I just love everything about it. I think it's funny that each of the world boss fights cut the frame rate from 60 to 30 frames per second. It's kind of funny, but that's because it's like they put the multiplayer mode in the main story as boss fights, and like the music is incredible. This is another game with an amazing soundtrack. I just didn't want to put it in best soundtrack because I don't want to look fucking stupid. I say that as I open the video with Sonic Colors, but you get my point. I think I had Ratatouille on the DS. I have never played it on DS before. How is it? Is it actually good or what? I think we get it, bro. Put Astrobot in this. Put Astrobot in this shit. I still haven't played it. I would love to, though. Someday. May have to find Taz one to see if I can play that one. It's good. I swear on my life it is so good. It was so long ago that I don't remember at all. I just remember having it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you know what? Another game that's, like, underrated, along with the other two that I said that I feel like everybody should play, is the PS2 version of WALL-E. That is a good game. It's so silly, because, like, the trash chute that you see at the end of the movie, instead of it being Eve helping WALL-E, it's WALL-E helping Eve, and you get to go on the giant WALL-E mechs as platforms, as, like, it's just really cool. That's my 7-year-old memory popping off right now. I need to play that game again. But yeah, anyways, moving on. I just like licensed games, you know? WALL-E from, like, the movie WALL-E? Yeah, that one. You know, the Disney movie WALL-E, the Pixar movie WALL-E. Alright, what next? What are we doing now? That's cool, Red. Best combat? I love you guys. You guys are so fucking awesome. Is Jackal still here? Jackal. Since you want to read my fucking mind so much, do you want to guess what the best combat is? You take a shot. I feel like Dynasty War. Aw, the one time you didn't get it. The best combat that is so addicting to me is Bayonetta 2. This is a game that I could not break out of for like 5 months after that last video I did. Just the whole... I don't know, man, because it's like... They just know how to make a good damn game, you know? It's just... I love hack and slash games. And the way that you can customize Bayonetta's moveset is, like, really cool in multiple ways. The story is pretty fine and everything. The characters are amazing. I love Rodon. He is so fucking hot. But then it's like, when it comes to, like, the gameplay of Bayonetta 2, I just don't know how to explain it. It's just satisfying. Play the game yourself. You'll understand. I promise. Because, like, my thing was, I sucked playing as Bayo in Smash Bros. Both in Smash 4 and Ultimate. I played through both Bayonetta games. All of a sudden, Bayonetta is one of my best characters. It is insane to me how much playing the game of the character's origins can help your skills with that character in a completely different game. It is interesting. Never heard of Bayonetta 2. It is amazing, dude. I swear. Alright, take care, Nathaniel. I know they had a change up for Bayonetta weapon. True, I did a video on that. Crazy. Not usually my thing, but... Oh, what makes you think this is gonna be Fortnite, little chudling? Oh my god. You might be kind of shocked, because I never really, like, actually talked about this game before on the channel. At least not as far as I know. Not usually my thing is Portal 2. What a cool puzzle game with a pretty nice story and stuff. I love my boy Wheatley. Wheatley is my fucking goat. I love that guy. Not much else I could say. There is one song in particular that is really good. It's the part where he kills you. Amazing song. I had a huge obsession with that one in particular. Both Portal games are great and everything, but Portal 2 was something special because I played that in like the summer of 22 when both my wife and I got COVID for the first time. And I just wasn't expecting to like it as much, you know? What do you... Okay. What do you mean by do I have a VR? Like a headset? No. But please don't spam questions, genuinely. Shout out to COVID to get Noir to play Portal 2. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. That's awesome. But yeah, Portal 2 is great. It's got a good story, I suppose, for as much as a story it can be. That's really it, honestly. Favorite art style I'm curious about? What did I put there? Right. This one was really hard to pick, but I ended up settling on Pokemon Legends Arceus. I love this art style so much. Like, the whole, like... I don't know what kind of art style this is. But it's just, like, the way that it looks like a really old, like... I don't know how to describe it. That's actually surprising. It is. I just love the way that it looks. PLA looks like a painting. That's kind of what I was trying to go for, yeah. Like, it looks like a painting. I love the way the aesthetics look for, like, pretty much all the characters. I just love their designs. I love the way that the worlds look. Even the ice world, which is interesting because, like, you can't really make an ice world look good when it's just ice and snow. But they made it really good in this game. I love the way that the clouds look. I love all of the effects. It's just amazing. I like the character designs, art styles. I don't know. I guess that's fair. Just made the JPEG of Noir flipping off Jackal. Did you actually? I just realized my phone has been going off this whole time. Hold on. I'm gonna check this. Holy shit, that's so good. Thanks, Metro. Holy shit, that's amazing. I love Pokemon Arceus because shiny noise go bring. True. I love the way that the game looks and feels and everything. It is one of the only games nowadays that can make me feel any like type of nostalgia, which is interesting because the game came out like barely 4 years ago, and it's just, I think it's amazing. Waiting for Gyromite. Boy, do I have some news for you. But yeah, there's not really much else I want to put into this, because like this really is just a game that like really surprised me on like multiple occasions. Mario Sports Mix and the nostalgic childhood game. Locked in, banished me to Shadow Realm. Sorry, bro. I've been replaying PLA recently. It's as good as ever. That's what I'm saying, dude. W thought Jackal. Ape out favorite protagonist. God damn it, Jackal. Alright, so, what was it? Nostalgic childhood game? What did I put there? Right. Let me know if this shocked you guys at all. This is the game that helped me, you know, kind of put myself on a, you know, a path in life, I suppose. Because my first accomplishment in my life is unlocking Toadette in Mario Kart Double Dash. And there's something really nice about Double Dash in particular that I feel the most nostalgia for. Sure, it is because that's my first accomplishment in life in general. But another thing as well is it is a sensory trip for, autistic kids like me when I first played this game. Because something that I've noticed is that, like, when I was a kid... What a great song. Something I noticed when I was a kid was that I was attached to types of media where there were faces on everything. And Double Dash is no exception. There was something about the aesthetic in Double Dash that I really liked regarding all of that, as well as the soundtrack fits really good. The menus and just the main menu is really nice to look at, like selecting how many players or what characters you want to use. That's like incredible. I just love the way it all looks, sounds, feels. One of my favorite things about this game is when you get first place, the song plays, both characters have their voice lines, and then there's like an actual unique, nice sounding, sound that plays when the results, show up and all the points stack up. It's just... It's amazing. It's amazing on my ears. It's amazing to my eyes. It's eye candy. It's ear candy. It's lovely. Monkey noises clip, please, Noir. Roll the clip of you doing that monkey noise and scaring the shit out of Ray. Fuck. I've been wanting to do that challenge again. For those that don't know, I did streams back then. You could probably just hit the oldest tab and you'll find it really quickly, where I did like trying to beat every single Mario Kart Double Dash track without getting hit at all. I made it like 5 races if I remember correctly, which was insane. And I want to go back to it, honestly. They paid attention to details and such. Exactly. And then they kind of just stopped doing that. Is Noah going to build a Toadette bronze statue on his front yard? I could. It sounds silly. But yeah, Double Dash is a game that really helped me, like, get on, just a path of life in general. Because, something that I had to have a refresher on during my vacation was, as a fetus, I had scoliosis. And nobody expected me to, not have it anymore. So it's kind of a miracle that my spine kind of went back into my body. And, found out that I had, like, plantar fasciitis, I think it's called, heel spurs, autism, and possible reoccurring of scoliosis as a baby. So I kind of had it very, very rough as a dumb, stupid 2-year-old. So then when I unlocked Toadette, eventually, as my very first accomplishment in life, I realized, damn, I could do this for anything. So then I finally learned how to talk at 5 years old, walked better, I learned how to read a the Roman numeral clock. That was kind of cool. Spine would be crazy at fighting games the way it adapted. True. You know what they say, Toadette is the beginning of all life. True. Mostly just mine, but... Also, I have double dash physically. That's not... True! Hold on! Wait. Give me a second. Childhood copy right here. This is my fucking go. I love this game so much. Genuinely. It's so fucking good. So, like, cool and stuff. And I'm too lazy to put that back in. But, yeah. Spawned in with buffs and nerfs like me. Shut the fuck up. All the potion effects. Oh, there we go. It's a fossilized copy of Double Dash. True, dude. I fucking love this game so much. Alright, so there's my nostalgia shit. What next? What are you guys feeling now? Me and you gotta hold on to our copies for dear life. No, are true. Overhated? What did I... Okay, what did I put a note on for something. Where the fuck is my phone? Where did I put... It's in my hoodie pocket. 1 second. I put a note for something here. Was it? No. Okay. So, I don't really know if there's, like, any other game... Giant Rush for Retro, shut the fuck up. Okay, Pokemon X and Y is a very overhated game. I've never played it before, so I wouldn't know. Fortnite? No, I think it's justifiably hated. I do remember the Mr. Crocker meme in the meme dump channel. Oh my god. Let's see. What other games do you guys think is overhated? Because I have a pick, but I feel like there could be something better. I don't know if any good games, I don't know any good games, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fair. Mario 64 DS, that is so true, actually. Gen 1 Pokemon, no, I hate it. I think it's a justifiable amount of hate as well. Among Us, that is an overhated game. It's really silly. Mario Land, I don't think it's overhated. I feel like it's underrated, if anything. If I didn't already have a pick for underrated, then I would have picked that. Super Circuit, that's another good pick. I'm playing as Toadette right now in Mario U Deluxe. Started playing as her after I watched your Nightmare videos, and she's now my favorite character, to which I give you my thanks. Hell yeah! Dude, I love Toadette. That's my character and such. Gen 1 overhated is like saving Mario Kart Wii is overhated. No. Well, I feel like it's more so calling Gen 1 overrated is like calling Mario Kart Wii overrated. I would say that more, cause like not many people say that Mario Kart Wii is like hated or overhated at all. The only reason why Pokemon Gen 1 does really good is because it's, I don't know, Pokemon Gen 1, I guess. New Soup, I don't know. Mario Wonder is definitely a game that's overhated. Gen 5 is overhated. Rage Bait, yeah, I fucking hate that game because I never played it before. Nostalgia Bait, I hate nostalgia games so much. Like, Sonic Mania is a good game and all. I don't like that majority of the game is nostalgia. It just, I give it a pass because it's actually fun. That's it. But even that's stretching it. Wonder is fun with friends. I will say that. I think Wonder is overhated, underrated, best with friends, and a great art style. Honestly. Lost Levels is also very overhated. That's true. Ow. Jeez. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, so I can't put it in overhated. I think it is pretty overhated. Well, I don't know, because there's a lot of factors that make me not like Tears of the Kingdom that much. But, like, the final boss is really good. Kirby Rainbow Curse TBH. I feel like that's more underrated. Smash 4. Yeah, you got a good point there. You know, I'm not being swayed by anybody, and I think I'm just gonna go with my original answer then. I was really hoping there could be something, but like, the first thing that comes to my mind with overhated games, it wasn't like this before, but a lot of people really hate The Last of Us now, and it's so insane to see, because like, I just genuinely think, like, because first of all, Joel Miller is one of my favorite video game characters ever. One of my favorite protagonists ever. And I think the only reason why people hate the game so much is because it got re-released like 4 times. Which, sure, I get that. But it's also like, I don't know, man. Because, like, I can't really say shit. I hate on Mario Kart 8 because it's a game that got ported, like, once, and then 2 different types of DLC for both consoles, which pissed me off as a Wii U owner. But then I would probably contradict myself by saying that, like, The Last of Us is overhated because of the same reason, except no DLC at all. Well, kind of. I don't know. I don't really care. I just like the main game. Favorite antagonist, Koopaling's Rage Bait. Thanks, buddy. I love you too. The Last of Us has that effect that Undertale does. Extremely spoke of everywhere to where I don't want to check it out. That's true. Because, like, here's the thing. The reason why a lot of people love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is because they skipped out on having a Wii U. So then when they played 8 Deluxe, that's a fresh experience for them. As a Wii U owner that played Mario Kart 8 first, it pissed me off. And now I understand how it feels to be on the side that skipped consoles. I hated the PS4. That's my least favorite console ever. And I had it, I just didn't want to play on it because I just hated the aesthetics and all of that. PS3 was on its last life with me. Like, it was, like, really struggling to stay alive. It still is. I have it hooked up in the living room. But, like, when I got the PS5, this was the first game I got. The, like, Part 1 remake was so good. It is stellar. It looks beautiful, man. Something I love about Joel, in particular, with both The Last of Us games, Part 1 and 2, is he is the personification of humanity in video games, where, sure, he does his own things, and he fucks up a lot of situations and all of that, and he kills a lot of people, but there's something about hearing the other side in Part 2 that is just so refreshing to me. Especially after everything that happens in Part 2, particularly, like, in the first, like, 2 or 3 hours of the game. Like, sure, yeah. But it's also, like, man. It doesn't, like, because The Last of Us teaches us that it's, like, it doesn't matter if there's a good or bad side. What matters in the end is that everyone is human. And that's just amazing about these games. And I just can't wait for Part 3 to come out eventually, because that's a game I don't talk about, but I am genuinely looking forward to at every possible moment. I'm a rare fan that likes Part 2. I still like Part 1 slightly more, but they're both still amazing, in my opinion. Persona 3 reminds everyone that you will die. True, that's another good game. I don't know where I would put that in here, though. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. Probably criminally overlooked, to be honest. Especially Fez and Reload. Good, bad, doesn't matter. I just want garlic bread. That's what I'm saying, dude. Exactly. See, you understand. You get the point of the game. Alright, take care, Eclipse. Okay, so that's my spiel about The Last of Us. What are we going with next, gamers? Stupid ass song. Retro? Retro is the first comment I saw from Bill Dingu. Best retro game. What did I put there? Yep, that makes sense. For best retro game, I put Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And this one is silly to me, in which, like, if you asked me this, like, 3 years ago, I don't think I would have put this here. Because, like, my thing is, I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but there's something about the zones in Sonic 2, especially Aquatic Ruins, Carnival Night, Hilltop, and Mystic Caves, that are just so amazing to play back-to-back. Oh, and Oil Ocean. I love Oil Ocean. I think my favorite zone in the entire game is Aquatic Ruins. But it's just, this is a game that I played with my mother a lot. This is her favorite video game ever. So this game really does mean a lot to me. Wait, did I not say Casino Night? Did I say Casino Park? What the fuck did I say? Did I say Carnival Night? I said Carnival... Motherfucker. Okay, to be fair, there's a bunch of them that have very similar names. It's so annoying. Now look what you did. You made Jackal sad. I'm sorry. You said Carnival Night. That's Sonic 3. Again, they all look... They all have similar names. It's Carnival Night, Casino Night, Casino Park from Heroes, I think. I don't remember. And then some fuck-ass one from Superstars that I hate. Oh, man. You get the point. I'm skipping this song. It's way too fucking stupid. Hold on. I don't know why I have this on the playlist. That's better. Okay. I'm playing every Sonic game, but I take a shot every time I see Green Hill Zone. Dude. Sonic Force is about to get me fucked up. But yeah, like, the bosses are pretty okay in Sonic 2. I mostly just love the way that the game feels. I love speeding through a bunch of levels, especially since, like, a lot of them take, like, barely a minute to beat. There's just something about it, especially with, like, the levels that I just listed earlier that are so fun to play back-to-back. It's just so satisfying. The moment I finish Oil Ocean, that's the end of the game for me. I hate everything that happens after that. But, like, everything before that point, it's just so peak. I love play. It's just, like, it's so fun to play, you know? Best with Friends next? What did I put there? Yep, that makes sense. Are you guys shocked? I'm putting Smash Ultimate here. This game is fucking amazing. This is a great game. I've been obsessed with this game for the last 8 fucking years. Who's shocked? I love this game. This is one of my favorite games ever. And just, like, I don't know, man. This is just a game that really made 2018 special for me. Because, like, here's my thing, right? I got Smash Ultimate, Bayonetta 2. What else did I get? My brain stopped. Xenoblade 2. Wait, what did I say? Smash Ultimate, Xenoblade 2, Bayonetta 2, Persona 5. I got all 4 of those games within the same month because I was born in the month that has Christmas. Thank you, God. That was really cool. So, yeah. I had an amazing birthday month that entire, like, oh my god, it was awesome. playing all 4 of my favorite fucking games at that point. You see, I would pick Mario Party, but there's something just about Smash in general that is just really fun to me, especially when it comes to, like, just the replayability as a whole. Like, it can get boring sometimes, but I don't know, man. Because, like, you could kind of, like, swap these two. Well, no, because I feel like this game is better multiplayer. And that this game is also best with friends, but I don't want to, like, repeat games, so I picked Smash Ultimate. I got Smash for my birthday, because my birthday is 2 days after the release date. Game came out in 2018 on December 7th, and my birthday is December 9th. That was one of the best weekends I've ever had. I had no sleep at all. I unlocked every character and beat World of Light within the span of, like, 8 hours. Amazing game. I love it so much. Alright, take care, Cat. Smash Ultimate 10 out of 10, formerly all-time favorite for me. That's what I'm saying. This is one of my favorite games ever. It's the only game I can think of, other than Mario Kart World, where it, like, I was so hyped up for it that I lost sleep over it. But I think it was stronger with Smash Ultimate, because I hated, well, no, because, like, I hated Smash 4 and I hated Mario Kart 8. So, I guess it's kind of similar? I don't know. Rex's favorite pro tag, maybe? Okay, I need your guys' help with something. When you think of protagonist, do you think like the immediate main character, or do you think, you know, just a good character in general? Because when it comes to that, like, because I would argue, because I just love Toadette. You guys know I love Toadette. I think any supporting character in the game, like Waddle-Dee, main playable character, a lot of more people are saying main playable character. Damn. Well, you know what? No, fuck it. This is Toadette from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I love Toadette. You guys already know my whole thing. I just explained it earlier with Double Dash, but Toadette mainline game 2045, if only. You can't play Toadette. So true, exactly. Okay, fine. Hold on. Fine. Let me pick something else. I'm trying to, like, save a specific render. Okay. Upload from device. Let's see. Where is he? So, okay, so you guys already know my whole thing about Toadette. If you guys really don't, like, classify that as, like, counting, sure, fine, I get it, I understand. This is second, in that case. This is, like, Alm is by far my favorite protagonist in a video game. I explained his thing with the best story thing earlier, but it's like, again, his voice acting, his design, everything about Alm is stellar. I cannot believe that Nintendo made a character that I consistently have feels over, even at this very moment. Because when I did that one video, that one stream about picking the best Nintendo game and such, I really made my point clear about how much I love his voice acting before the voice actor got canceled, but my point still stands. It's still really good, and genuinely probably the best. It's probably my favorite voice performance in a video game character ever. If it's not Alm, it's probably Laura Stahl as Alir in Fire Emblem Engage, because she does a really good job in that game as well. But on this, like, on a similar note with Alm Fire Emblem over here, in regards of antagonists, it's kind of a similar story, but with Malos from Xenoblade 2. Holy shit, I did not think any video game antagonist could be as fun as Malos. I don't talk about this character that much, but he's certainly a villain. He's got so much personality. Like, there is a part of me that feels like he wasn't going to be the final boss, especially since he's introduced in the first hour of the game. Somehow. I don't know how the fuck they made that work, but it was really cool. And it's just, I don't know, man. Like, when I get my Switch 2, I'll continue my marathon. Fuck yeah. What did bro do? I genuinely don't know what the fuck happened to him. I don't know why he got canceled. I just saw a thing that he said that was controversial. I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of forgot what it was immediately. Toda is the main character of Mario Kart World, if you think about it. True, because I said so. Honestly, I like Jin better, but I am a sucker for the tragic backstory. That is true. The only reason why I picked Malos, though, is because Jin isn't necessarily a villain. Because, like, he pretty much is the entire time. But he had, like, an origin story where he was a good guy fighting Malos. And I just think that's, like, really cool and all of that. I just think what makes Malos really interesting for me is that for those that haven't played Xenoblade 2, there's two different types of characters, drivers and blades. Drivers, for example, are, I would say human, but there's a bunch of different species in that game. But it's kind of like that. Characters that have blood. And then blades are essentially computers. So if you think about it, Pyra and Mithra are clankers. Malos is, as well as Pyra and Mithra, a clanker. And when one of these blades is awakened by a driver, they adapt a personality from the driver. And I think it's really cool that Malos could have been a good guy if he wasn't summoned by the character that he was summoned from. And usually, the drivers have that strong connection with blades. Malos is the only character that has broken ties with the driver and kept going. Even if the driver were to die, he would keep going, because when the driver dies, the blade reverts back to its core. Malos does not have that happen to him, and that's just really cool to me. And it really sets up his character in a really particular way that I love so much. I just think he's sick as fuck. The funniest in a nutshell explanation of Xenoblade 2 driver and blade relationship. Yeah, pretty much. Because that is how it is. It's like the character that has blood in their body is the driver, and then the blade is literally just a code of ones and zeros. Clankers. That's kind of how it is. To like really just join in. The first word I hear is clanker. W stream. Thank you. Best story on between Assassin's Creed and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's a good story. I've never played Assassin's Creed though. Accurate, just calling them clankers was funny. But yeah, like, I just love the way Malos is written as a character. His voice actor does an amazing job. He really is just the same story as Alm in regards of like how much I love the character, except he's evil and edgy and shit, and he's just so fucking funny. Holy shit. He's got so much humor. Are we talking about PCs or Xenoblade? I walked away. We're talking about Xenoblade still. Alright, underrated next. Strangely enough, the first games that show up are Mario Party 9 and 10. I love you guys. You guys are silly. But no, that is true. Those are very underrated games. Mario Superstar Baseball, holy shit. That is very underrated. I think my favorite underrated game that really deserved better was not only just this one particular game, but every single game that, like, is along the same path as this. Every Dynasty Warriors game is so underrated one way or another, but the one that I find the strongest attachment to is the original Fire Emblem Warriors. And I love this in a way where it's like incredible fan service with references and just like it's kind of just Fire Emblem Heroes, but if it was like an actual video game. There's no gacha, but it's just like the whole like characters that would like probably never meet outside of, you know, fucking Smash. Like, it's just really cool to see that, especially when, like, because Fire Emblem Fates is my very first, like, Fire Emblem game, and that game got so much representation in Warriors, it is genuinely insane. And, like, I don't know, man. It's just, I love hack and slashes so much. There's like two particular characters in this game, Lyn and Navarre. I like playing as Navarre a lot, but like both of them have the same moveset. And if you give them the skill that makes them attack faster, it is some of the most fun I've ever had in a video game. It is so silly just playing as pretty much any character in this game and just watching them just kill everything on screen. Awooga Lyn, shut the fuck up. Oh, hi, Izzy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put Nightmare Mario Wii in favorite game. Yeah. The game that I love being reminded about all the time. But yeah, like, there's some aspects to Fire Emblem Warriors that nobody really gives a shit. Some aspects in Fire Emblem Warriors that most people don't give a shit about. Which, fair. Story's kind of ass and everything. And it's just fine. I mostly love Fire Emblem Warriors for the gameplay. It's just, I don't know, man. These Dynasty Warriors games deserved better. Apparently the new Hyrule Warriors is good. I'm not buying it, though. If Bayonetta and Echoes is already in a slot, one of their games is his absolute favorite. My very first video game, Super Monkey Ball 2. I love this shit so much. Oh my god, man. This list feels nice. Because I've thought about it for a very long time. Well, first of all, I'm skipping this song. Sure. I love Super Monkey Ball for its arcade-styled gameplay. And it's just something about, like, because, like, everything about this game is genuinely perfect to me. I love the game's soundtrack. I love the way the game feels, the way it plays, all of the level design, the characters, the aesthetics, the art design. It's just all amazing. I love the way the game looks and feels. And if I were to be honest, because there's some of you guys that may not know this. Apparently, Monkey Ball was used for, like, something about, like, making doctors play it to help with, like, surgeries and stuff, because Monkey Ball 2 is a game, like specifically Monkey Ball 2, is a game that has accuracy and teaches patience. And I think this is a game that helped me learn that stuff with my autism and all of that. I don't think that I would be the person I am today if it wasn't for the combination of learning patience and accuracy from Monkey Ball and my first accomplishment of unlocking Toadette in Mario Kart Double Dash. Me lack patience, needs fast. And that's something really cool about Monkey Ball 2 as well, is like, you can, like, when you first play the game, it teaches you patience and stuff. And then when you, like, adapt to play the game a lot more and you play it better than before, you kind of, like, blast through the entire game at the highest speed possible. You could break this game as much as you want to. I have a compilation of replays from the last, like, 10 years on my side channel of replays of Monkey Ball 2 clips, and there is just a lot of times that I really broke the game, and this is pretty much my first video game ever, and I'm just saying, like, it really helped me out, you know. I would think his favorite is Mario Wii. Why? Because I play it a lot for the channel. I play that shit for money. I don't like that game at all. Breaking games sounds fun. Exactly, dude. Because, like, here's another thing, too, since chat loves mentioning Mario Wii every 5 seconds. Monkey Ball 2 is a game where something new can happen a lot. And that same thing goes for, like, pretty much everything on this list that isn't Sonic fuck-ass colors. And something that I love is that in, like, let's say Mario Wii, because that's a good game, apparently. All you do, run, jump, throw fireball, fly propeller, get to goal. Wow, you beat the level! Whoa! Isn't that so cool? But then in Monkey Ball, you could have the strangest turn of events happen for one level. You could get stuck on the smallest part of geometry while it's, like, moving or spinning in a particular way. You just fly off of the fucking map. You just go straight past the skybox. You're kind of just stuck in space forever until the time runs out. But my point still stands of, like, holy shit, it is so funny. And it's just, this shit is constant. It's like, you know how Sonic 06 is a game where you boot it up after you beat it one day, and then you come back to it and something new happens that's just random and stupid and breaks the game? It's kind of like that, except if the game was polished and really, 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 really good. And that just goes for, like, Monkey Ball 2, Fire Emblem, Persona 5, Bayonetta, Xenoblade 2, because, like, there's a lot of content in a lot of these games. I love Fire Emblem Warriors for, like, just running around, killing a bunch of shit. Same thing goes for Bayonetta. That it's just so fun. But then it's like with Monkey Ball 2, you could just do whatever the fuck you want. Each level is a playground, and it's so fun. Geometry Dash is pretty similar to Monkey Ball in certain ways, but I enjoy Monkey Ball more for the way that, like, it really focuses on momentum in a way that, like, sure, Sonic games do that too, but Monkey Ball is, like, instead of, like, walking up a slope very slowly, if the slope is too steep, you kind of just fucking die. And it's just the skill curve and the skill ceiling for this one game is so fun for some reason to try to master. I never, like, I'm looking back at my childhood years, and I can't believe I kept trying to play this game to master it, And I did now. Like, I just want to boot that shit up right now after, like, talking about it so much. I wanted Aya in Smash Bros, and that never happened. Instead, we got fucking Byleth. I hate Three Houses, by the way. You know what? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Am I fucking stupid? Hold on. There it is. Yeah, I changed my mind. Sonic Colors will return in Avengers Doomsday. Okay, listen. I picked Sonic Colors because I feel like there was too much Fire Emblem on this list. Then again, there's too much Sonic on this list too. But holy shit. I hate Three Houses. When I say that Fire Emblem Three Houses, it's kind of just Persona 5 in regards of its calendar system, silent protagonists, making child characters that people love for some reason. Yikes. That's gross. This guy loves Folden Winds. Shut up. Shut up. Three Houses doesn't have Akechi. True. Instead of Akechi, I get Bernadetta. Wow. What a great fucking character, guys. So fucking annoying. I genuinely hate Three Houses. I hate the game's design. I hate the game's art style. I hate all the characters except Dimitri. I'm gonna say it. I hate the soundtrack. I think it's god-awful. That's a big hot take. That's probably the biggest hot take I'm gonna have in this video, honestly. I don't know. There's just something about it. I hate this fucking game so much. Why is this fucking song playing? No, because here's the thing that that's regarding Three Houses. Everybody fucking loves this game, and it drives me insane. It is not good. I hate it. It is so fucking garbage. It's trash. It did move. My camera did move. I'm really pissed off. I fucking hate this game. My hair is so fucked up. I just showered. I'm sorry, guys. Well, now it looks better. But still, like... I hate the game's aesthetic. I hate that... This stream sucks. Something that genuinely pisses me off with so many people is that they will say, oh, Fire Emblem Three Houses is a game that followed up with, like, from Fates that does the splitting story mechanic better. No, it fucking doesn't. You see, what happens with Fire Emblem Fates is you have 6 chapters. Well, 5, 6, whatever. Count the prologue. You have 6 chapters. And then, after those 6 chapters are up, and then you're on the actual chapter 6, you have your choice. So then you pick either Hoshido, Nor, or neither. And those are your 3 paths. That's really cool. And then, guess what? You kind of like immediately suffer the consequences of whichever side you pick. And then the game immediately throws you into something completely different. If you pick Hoshido, you fight in one of the buildings that's in Hoshido from an invasion. If you pick Nor, the very first thing you do is fight off these little zombie freaks in a forest. And then if you pick Revelations, you're in fucking some place, in some random cave, in a completely different world. Like, you immediately see the differences in all 3 stories. And it's all different. It's all really fucking good. But then, with 3 Houses, the game that people cherish so much more because they're fucking stupid, you pick your side after 1 battle. After that 1 battle, you have to play 11 different chapters that are all the exact same setting, and then the time skip will have the same battles of each different side. The only differences are if you pick Black Eagles, you can kill Dimitri. Whoa! But if you pick Dimitri or Claude, you can kill Edelgard. Whoa! Picking either the Church or Claude gives you the same cutscene when you kill Edelgard. Whoa! Picking the Church and Black Eagles, you kill Rhea. Whoa! I genuinely hate this fucking game. There is no differences to any of the sides except for the final bosses that you fight. If you do New Game Plus on any file after, like, beating each side, then you get to essentially get every single playable character except for the house leaders that you didn't pick. So if you pick Blue Lions, you get Dimitri, and then you can get every single fuck-ass character other than the house leaders, and I forgot their second in command. So you pick Blue Lions, you can't get Hubert or Hilda, I think? I don't fucking care. But then you just get every other character anyway, like they're essentially a lot more interesting anyway. The only good route in the game is Blue Lions because it's the only one with, like, actual story and world building, and then the rest of the game is complete ass. The DLC is so dog shit terrible. I cannot get past the 4th fight. I had to quit halfway through, and I gave my friend his cartridge back. That was 2 fucking years ago, and I have not thought about it until now. I'm just saying, 3 Houses genuinely sucks. I know I was hating on Sonic Colors earlier, but at least that's a game where I could beat it in 3 hours and forget about it for the rest of my life. 3 Houses was a game that I spent 40 hours with to beat all 3 sides, technically 4, and it drove me insane how underbaked the entire game was. Because like the whole point of 3 Houses' story to begin with is no matter what side you pick, at the beginning of the game, you have a mock battle where your side gets to fight the other 2 sides at the same time, and it's a free-for-all. And that's really cool. But if you pick Edelgard or the Church, the big thing that they advertised to, like, before the game's release being the same battle but in the middle of a war, you don't fucking get that. You only get it if you pick Dimitri or Claude. That is half of the game. Hell, if you pick the Church, you don't even get to see Dimitri. He's already dead. Like, what's the point? And then Black Eagles has the shortest amount of chapters, and it ends on a cliffhanger. Why? You kill Rhea and Dimitri, and then Edelgard goes, oh, there's still the shadows lurking within. We gotta do something to clear them up. And I'm like, okay, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this shit. Credits. I feel like Markiplier playing Poppy Playtime. I'm just now realizing I'm having a similar crash out. And I can't believe I'm crashing out this hard over my favorite video game franchise. Holy fucking shit, dude. I'm just glad I finally get to rant about this. Because, like... Fuck you, Jackal. Is there even a plot at that point? One in the Sonic 06? Sonic 06 has a better story! It has better characters! Fuck it, it just... Everything about Elise is significantly better than the entirety of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't give a shit that it's human and furry character, whatever. That's just whatever happened there, fine. But everything about Three Houses genuinely frustrates me, because every single time I see a fan of Three Houses, the immediate thought that comes to my head is, okay, this dude likes kids. That's just... Because I'm losing my fucking mind, guys. You need to hear me out on this. I have known grown men that genuinely... Hold on, let me, like... Hold on. I need you to look at... Can I just do this? Nope, that's just an entire link. Go back. What? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. This is Annette. I've seen people that have genuinely fucking gooned to this character. This character looks like she's 13. And there's so many characters that look just like her. I know that sounds just random for me to talk about, but I can't think of Fire Emblem Three Houses without thinking like, oh, yeah, okay. This dude is fucking weird. Because I know there's people that have that same thing when it comes to Persona 5. The difference is the characters in Persona 5 don't look like babies. Which, sure... Because it's like, that's still fucked up, gooning to, you know, kids and stuff. It's just when the character literally looks like a fucking infant. That's all I'm saying, dude. Like, I hate Three Houses fans. I hate Three Houses in general. What a great stream, right, guys? I think I'm done with my rant. Maybe? We doing Hear Me Out? Oh, hell no, dude. Not after all of that. Oh, fuck no. Can this segment be its own video? You're so right, though. Oh, shoddy, it's like a melody. Three Houses is a Sonic Lost World of Fire Emblem? I'm not sure. I feel like that's too generous. I just came back to the cleaning of a car wash. What happened? Oh, man. Yeah, moral of the story, Three Houses sucks, don't play it. I'm genuinely so sick of it. Nope, rant's back on. I am somebody who has had to deal with fucks like Nathaniel Bandy saying that the N64 era is the best video game era ever, and then Aaron Hansen saying that Sonic is the worst video game franchises, even though he doesn't know how to play a fucking video game in the early 2000s, brainwashing everyone. And I'm still having that feeling of people saying Three Houses is one of the best games ever made. It's not. It's so fucking bad. It is so boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. I don't feel... I'm never satisfied with the boss fights or just any of the fights in general. Whenever I think about the combat, I just want to turn the game off. Because the only good thing about Three Houses are, like, character animations. Like, when I see Claude flipping his arrow, that's cool. That's all I care about. Genuinely. Or when Edelgard, when she kills someone, she swings her axe around like a fucking nunchuck. I guess that's kind of cool. That's the only positive I'm going to give the game. Tried calling him for a bit and... oh. My fault. Anyways... Zelda CDI still has a legacy, unlike Three Houses. I hate the fact that Three Houses has a legacy. It pisses me off so much. Here's my thing. I hate Three Houses so much. I hate it. But if Fortune's Weave, the sequel, prequel, I don't know what the hell that is, if that ends up being as fun as a Fire Emblem game as Engage, I will love that game. Otherwise, I'm not excited. Because, like, the moment I hear that it's going to be split paths, I'm probably just going to hate the game immediately. I really hate the way they executed it in Three Houses. It's dog shit. The only good path in Three Houses is Blue Lions because it has an actual story. Oh my god, dude. Play Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance is good. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it tomorrow. You guys ready for me to play Path of Radiance again? I really need to, you know, get through that and stuff. I used to play Splatoon a lot. I think I'm done. I think this list is perfected, and I am so glad I got to talk about Three Houses at the very end of the video. I really hope that the ones that are watching the video that love Sonic Colors still stayed through to the end, and I really hope I redeemed myself with Three Houses. Because, you know, Sonic fans hate Fire Emblem because they're boring, but at least they're right in this situation. Because Three Houses is kind of like the most dogshit video game I've ever played. I know you guys, like, know that I hate Mario Wii with a burning passion. It does not compare. It does not compare to Three Houses. Three Houses is so dogshit. Hi, video watchers. Oh, this is gonna be a fun video to make. I saved you, Sonic Colors fans. Noir, notice how nobody tried calling you crazy for hating Three Houses? Healing internet theory. That's all I'm saying, dude. Holy shit. Because, okay, my thing is, I just wanted to explain my hate for Three Houses as much as I could. Because, like, I wanted to say that. Mostly because if I didn't follow up with my reason for hating Byleth, then I would just be called, oh wow, the Smash player hates Byleth in the Big 26, grow up. I hate this fucking game. I played it on day one, played it for 40 hours within the span of 2 weeks. I beat the game as a bat flew in my fucking room, sprawling around everywhere. That's my biggest memory with Three Houses, by the way. I beat Golden Deer. Oh, there's a random bat. I love how I'm not joking around either. That was an experience. Byleth is a lazy bum sitting on a pile of bricks. The fact that... Oh my goodness. Byleth is the laziest copy of Joker Persona 5 I have ever seen. They really just saw the success of Persona 5 and said, oh yeah, let's give Fire Emblem a calendar system, a silent protagonist that's really strong, a school setting with, you know, characters that look like fucking infants. And New Game Plus. That's my favorite part. What'd you name the bat? I named it Tennis Racket because that's what I killed it with. That was really cool. Raw, New Game Plus, yeah, woo, yeah, because fucking hate Three Houses so much, dude. Okay, you know what? Not only is this game extremely overrated, if I could, I would erase this game from existence. I genuinely hate the game that fucking much. Yeah, I literally killed it with a tennis racket. I somehow swung it at the perfect time that it was gonna, like, because I saw that it was, like, flying in circles. Because I don't know, it just does that, and then I just hit it, and then it died, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I threw it outside. So that was awesome. One of my biggest, like, memories with Three Houses is a bat invaded my room, and, like, you know, at the middle of the night during a power outage on the hottest night of the fucking year. It was 80 degrees! 80 degrees and a bat flew in my fucking room. Anyways. Tennis Racket the Bat has to be the best antagonist. You got a good point there. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and my crash out with Three Houses in particular, because sure, I've had my problems with other games like Sonic Colors and Mario Wii and whatnot, but oh my fucking god, dude, I forgot how much I hated this fucking game. The rest of the video was really fun, talking about Super Paper Mario, Xenoblade 2, not Three Houses, Super Monkey Ball 2, Fire Emblem Echoes twice, Xenoblade 2 twice, Toadette and Mario Kart Double Dash, my favorite 3D platformer, along with Ratatouille, my favorite racing game at this point, the best hack and slash ever, my favorite JRPG, just so many amazing things, and Three Houses. Holy shit, that made me hungry. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, game on, depression gone.